how do you treat a site of this importance? You have George Washington's home, boyhood home, and there's the foundation under the ground. You do not want in any way to disturb that and alter it for future generations. So a method was created on which the building is sort of like it rests on a table with 46 legs. There are helical piles that go into the ground, some of them as deep as 41 feet. The most shallow is only 18 feet. These are huge metal treated galvanized poles with a huge auger on the bottom, and they spin in until they get to a certain resistance, and then they know once it hits that particular resistance that it will hold, and in this case each one holds just shy of 20 tons. Oh, wow. So once those helical piles were placed very carefully around all the archaeological evidence, then it was possible to build grade beams made out of concrete and steel that actually they're poured above all of the archaeological remnants. So they are, if Dave Maraca and crews in the future want to go in and dig underneath it, they could lower the grade 5 feet and you'd have this building on a table. So the next step, once the foundation, those grade beams were created, was to go back with the stone that had originally been in the foundation during Washington's time, and that's Aquia sandstone. It's the same sandstone that was used at the White House. Originally, it was mined at Government Island, not far from here. If you haven't been there, you really need to go and see the amazing work that was done to hand chisel that out during the period. More recently, however, construction around road building, etc., I think near the airport, they hit that same band of Aquia sandstone. In the George Washington Foundation, they got 5 30-ton boulders, approximately 30 tons. So if you look at that mobile mini there, each one of those stones was about the size of one of those mobile minis, maybe a little smaller. But then Ray Canetti, a master stonemason, and his crew cut these individual blocks from those large stones using techniques of the period. The only thing they did that would be different is today they had modern drills that they could drill all the little holes in, but then they would put wedges and feathers in and tap on it all the way around continuously until the whole piece would cleave. And they would do that repeatedly until they got the stone size that they need. And if you look at the edge of the stones, you can see where they worked those with special chisels and hatchets to make that surface look appropriate for the period.